everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's look, we are going to be doing this incredibly fun and just gorgeous eyeshadow look. So it's this kind of bronzy burgundy look, and then of course I decided to throw in a pop of blue in the inner corner of my eyes, and I absolutely loved the way it turned out. So if you guys want to see how I created this look and what palette I used, then keep watching. So we're going to be focusing on the eyes first. And for that, we are going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. It looks like this. It's got some really beautiful colors in it, especially these blues, which is what we're going to be working with today. So I'm going to start with an easy transition shade, and for that, I think I'm going to go into this brown shade right here and pick this up on just a nice fluffy brush and work this into my crease. So I'm just going to do one eye at a time for you guys, so you guys aren't here too long. So after I have laid down that nice transition shade, I'm going to move in to just a little bit of a deeper brown, and I'm going to work this into the transition as well using the same brush. After I have worked that in, I'm going to go in with this shade right here, this one right here. It is called Roxanne, and this shade is a little bit of a darker, deeper, burgundy-ish plum color. Kind of hard to explain, but I'm going to kind of focus this in my crease now just to give it a little bit more color. And these are such pigmented shadows, it's crazy. Like, you can already see the amount of payoff and color, and I have barely done anything. After that, I'm going to go in with an even smaller brush, and I'm going to be picking up the black in this shadow, and I'm going to be focusing this on the very end of my eye just to add that dimension and just kind of to give it that smoky effect. Okay, so I've cut my crease, and after that, I'm just going to go back in with that burgundy shade and just blend the crease and the concealer together a little bit more. Okay, so now it's time to decide which color we would like to put onto the lid. And for that, I think what we are going to do is, I think I'm going to try out this gold shade right here. It's this really pretty gold shade. And I'm actually just going to take my finger and just gently, oh my gosh, do you guys see that? It's so pretty. And this is like a much deeper gold shade, so it's a lot different than any of the other golds I have, because I absolutely love gold on the eyes. And I'm just going to also pick up a brush and just really get that into my socket of my eye, just to make sure it's nice and clean. Okay, and then one more time, I'm going to go back in with that burgundy shade and just blend them together. Comes the fun part, and this is going to be us adding in this pop of color. And for this, I'm going to go in with this beautiful bright blue right here in the corner of the palette, and I'm going to focus this on the inner corner of my eye, but I'm going to kind of drag it up just a little bit more so it meets the gold. See, do you guys see that? It's like blue, gold, and then the maroon and black. So I'm just kind of blending them all together. And then what I'm going to do is go back in with a little bit more of the gold and just pat it on, just to make sure we don't lose any of the color. Okay, So now I'm gonna go ahead and just replicate the other eye off camera and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back from doing the other eye. Now we're gonna move on to the face. So for primer today, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Primer, and I'm just going to be focusing this on the T-zone area. And for foundation today, I'm going to be going in with the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-Hour Breathable Longwear Foundation, and I am in the shade 102 Light Nude. My tan is kind of wearing off, so I'm just gonna draw a few tiger stripes on my skin here. There we go. And I'm going to be blending this in with, let's see if I can find it. Here we go, my BH Cosmetics 116 brush. So for concealer, we're going to be going in with my CoverGirl concealer, and I'm just going to be placing a little bit of this underneath my eyes just to try to cancel out my blue tired eyes because I don't sleep. We're going to go into the lower lash line, and for the lower lash line, I'm first going to start off with the burgundy shade that we had used on our outer corner, and I'm just going to run this on the outer corner as well, so kind of just replicating the top. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pick up a kind of a sparkly brown, and I'm going to run that right underneath where we just placed that as well. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go back in with the gold, and we're going to place that right in the middle. And then we're gonna go right back in with the blue, and we're gonna place that kind of on the bottom, just replicating the top. Ahead and go apply falsies off camera, and for this I'm going to be using the Eyelure Luxe Lashes, so I'll be right back. Go ahead and move on to bronzer because I'm looking a little pasty. So I'm gonna go in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And I'm first going to contour, and I'm going to mix the first two shades together and just chisel out my cheekbone. Okay, for blush, I think I'm going to go in with, I don't want a ton of blush since the eyes are so crazy. I'm just going to take this neutral shade right here and just pop a teeny bit of this on the apples of the cheeks and blend it back. Just like that. And then for highlighter today, I'm going to be going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter. And this beautiful thing, look at this just shiny, it's literally a brick of gold. It's beautiful. And I'm going to take this on my Real Techniques fan brush and just add some more glow, because why not? I'm going to go in with this L'Oreal Paris Color Reshine in the shade 900 Glossy Fawn. And it's just a really pretty nude, and I like how it adds like a sheen and a little bit of shine to your lips. Okay, so this, let's take down the hair because that might make the look a little better. Okay, so this completes the look. I absolutely love how these eyes turned out. They're just so fun. Like, can we take a moment? So yeah, this palette was amazing. I love the shadows, and I just think they work well together. They blend well. I had no issues blending, especially working with some pretty intense, deep shadows. So I hope to see you guys next time, and if you haven't, click that subscribe button down below. Bye!